Hello, people. What is going on? Welcome back to E20 Zone TV. I hope you're all very, very well out there in the world. Yes, West Ham United has been a bit of a drama over the last 24 hours, but I'm here to talk about a player that I've been mentioning on Spaces on Twitter, or X, as people call it nowadays, for the last few days, and that is Idrissa Gueye, the Metz centre forward, 18 years old, who has been linked to West Ham today. But before I do, please do smash a like on the video, subscribe to E20 Zone TV, hit the notification bell, and if you want to become a member of the channel, click join and support E20 Zone TV. There also will be a mention on the last man standing, but I'll leave that to the end of the video. Now, I am here to talk about a striker of potential. Do you know what I'm saying? We haven't replaced Mikel Antonio, and we've got two aging strikers in Callum Wilson and Nicholas Forkrug. But this man out in Metz, Idrissa Gueye, is a player that I believe they are looking at, and it's up to West Ham now whether they buy or say goodbye. Do you know what I mean? This is what I know. Now, my friend was out in America. He went to the game in Chicago against Everton, and the agent of the striker in question was there, and got talking and basically sort of got to find out what's really going on. West Ham want the player, but they want him on loan. Yeah, because they don't want to pay the money in case this geezer's not that good in the Premier League. It'd be like a flop signing. But Metz want a fee for him. Yeah, Metz have just been promoted from League Two up to League One. They sell him, they can reinvest the money again. And, you know, it's a bit of a tricky one in West Ham's camp. Now, this feels like it's a scout job. This feels like a Macaulay job. And us with Senegalese players at the minute are very, very good. Look at Malik Diouf. If we bring another one in and he's as good as Malik Diouf, is at present, then we're cooking, ladies and gentlemen. Now, people are going to ask, what type of striker is he? Now, he can play centre forward. He can also play as a second striker. He's got a raw pace. His finishing ability is pretty good, and he's very much a presence in the box. And he's someone who can get amongst it, and he's only going to get better. And one thing in the French league, you do see a lot of sort of African players go to France and really develop and thrive, and they go on to other clubs and be a success. Do you know what I'm saying? He can also play as a right winger, and if I look at it right now, do I see him coming in and starting games? No. But I see him coming in and being a part of a squad and potentially overtaking it next year. Do you know what I mean? This is a signing. This is like a Lewis Guilherme 2.0 signing. You sign him 1 year, you bring him in gradually, and in the next year you start integrating him into the side. And that's what West Ham need to do. West Ham need a young, up-and-coming centre forward. We can't keep having 30, 32-year-old strikers at this club. Do you know what I mean? The Premier League's getting faster. The defenders are getting faster, and our strikers are getting slower. So we need to bring in that sort of ability. Now, his stats are as follows. He had 26 appearances for a Senegalese side, youth setup, and he scored 12 goals. And obviously, he played for Metz last year, and he scored 5 goals in 20 appearances. Now, people are going to say, well, that ain't a good ratio, but this is not a striker for the now. This is a striker for the future. And I've seen it with Omega, who's out in Strasbourg, and I've seen it with a lot of other strikers, especially out in France. They go out to France, they learn their trade over there, and they come to a club right in Europe and thrive. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be interesting to see how West Ham go around this. Obviously, the debacle with this sort of goalkeeper front has sort of took centre stage, but this player looks like the real deal. And I think this is a sort of signing that West Ham fans will accept, right? I really do. People will say we definitely need another striker at the club. That's fine, but this is a potential signing. Do you know what I mean? Where he's got a sell-on value straight away. If he comes to a Premier League side and he does half decent, his value is going to go up straight away. You've only got to look at that with Malik Diouf currently right now. So for me to round this video up, because it's only going to be a short video, is that I like the way West Ham are working it. I did say that West Ham will go in for a striker. Can I see West Ham paying the money for this man when we haven't really got a lot of money? That's the $1 million question. And I think we're still going to try and get him on loan, and with an obligation to buy next season, and probably drop a loan fee in there. That's what I potentially believe. And I hope that is the case. Do you know what I'm saying? If they do buy him, then West Ham should loan him out straight away, or get him in amongst it straight away. Like you can't have it. Like you can't pay £18 million and let him sit on the bench for a vast amount of time. Do you know what I'm saying? Even though we do need a young up and coming striker to come through the ranks. So, you know, there's many ways of looking at it, and hopefully they're looking at it in the right way. Now, we will have to see on that. Before I go, last man standing. I'm going to put this here, yeah? If anyone is interested in the last man standing that we're running on E20, I've got up to 33 people in the WhatsApp group right now. It's a bit of fun. It's a bit of a laugh. Members, if you're a member of the channel, it's a £5. If you're a non-member, it's a £10. Just click on the comment section after this video is done, put hashtag LMS in there, and I will get back to you and I'll go through it with you. It's quite simple, really. So let me know if you're interested in that. If not, no worries at all. And we will be finishing that up 6 o'clock next Friday, the 15th of August, a day before the Premier League season is back, ladies and gentlemen. My Saturdays are ruined. So there you go. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Have a good day wherever you are. Take care of yourselves. Keep the faith, Hammers. Yeah, we will get there. We certainly will. Peace.